volatility that we have right now in gold. It's a crazy volatility. So I've seen so far what we got is some accumulation, right? We took out some lows, then we ran up, took out the highs, got hella manipulation because we ran down every single time we took out those lows and highs. But now I think that the true narrative is going to be running up. Here we have the, let's check, this is the 1 day. Let's put up the 4-hour candle. Here's the 4-hour candle. It's bearish right now. We got a wick already. We're tapping back into this, let's see, 5-minute IFG. Did we tap into that yet? We didn't tap into it, but let's see. Honestly, that doesn't even look that good. 15-minute time frame. What do we have? Okay, boom. I figured it out. 15-minute time frame IFG. That's what we have today. 15-minute time frame IFG. That could be our lower time frame confirmation for today. We closed above it. Now we just have to see if at the end of these 15-minute time, 15 minutes right here, when the new fair value gap is going to close, if we close inside of this candle. I've just mixed up so much words right now. I can't even start right now. But pretty much I'm watching if we respect this 15-minute gap. If we start pushing up higher, we're just going to go long. Let's go. I got to run up this legacy funded account. We got to run it up. We got to get funded today. All right, boys. Let's go. Gonna make sure that my phone's turned on over here as well so that I could film it. We're looking for some greens. Boom. Let's turn that down a little bit. Perfect. We just got an immediate rebalance on the 15-minute time frame. We also have this no wick candle right here. So we might potentially be pulling down and taking that out as well. So we got this 15-minute no wick. Let me move this style. There you go. Okay, we pulled back up into this 15-minute IFEG. We do have this no wick still right here to the left. So we might potentially pull down and take that out. But aside from that, it looks good for longs. Like what we can do now that I see this 15-minute IFEG is we can scale down to the 1-minute time frame over here, and we can look for a trade right here on the 1-minute time frame. Because we are respecting this gap, we just got an immediate rebalance. So aside from the fact that we have this no wick down here, let's hope that it doesn't pull back down because I want to go long. I want to go long here. I want to see us just rip up to the highs. I'm not seeing any 1-minute for value gaps or anything. So we might need to wait for some like break of structure right here. And then if we get a new fair value gap, we'll take that. So we're waiting for the new 15-minute candle to see if it drops out of the IFEG. Exactly. We're waiting to see if it closes below it or if it stays inside of it. So that might take at least 8 minutes right here because that's what we have until the next 15-minute candle forms. Let's see. Let me do a quick little analysis for the video that I'm filming, and then we'll see. Alrighty, start recording. Check. Alrighty, boys, what I'm looking at right now is this 15-minute gap. I'm waiting to see if it respects or disrespects this gap, and I'm looking for long. So if I get this trade, I'm going to be going in for a long position, potentially swinging it just to these most recent highs. And that will happen if I see that this 15-minute candle gets respected. If it does not, if it closes below it, then I'm not going to look for the trade right now. I'll wait for another confirmation. So I'll catch up. So I'll give you guys an update when it closes inside of this candle. Boom. What's the name on what he's trading on legacy funded gold? What's gold called? Which one is it? It's called GC or MGC. That's what I'm trading. MGC, micro gold futures. If you're new here, I only trade gold. And the reason why I trade it is because during Asia session, it's extremely volatile. It moves during every single session. Especially today, we've had some crazy moves. We've kept running up, down, up, down. I was trading in the $200 challenge from the start of Asia session. So I sent out some longs and it ended up taking us out. We should be up like a good amount right now, but it took us out and then ran up. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but it did look like it was literally just in the manipulation phase. So I'll probably be looking for another trade to send out with everybody. That one just took us out at break even. All right, guys, it looks like it is staying inside of this gap and is pushing up higher. What's up, YouTube stream? Hope you guys are all doing amazing. Let me know if you guys have any questions as well. I'll be reading your guys' chats. Mark, do you have more groups other than the $200 challenge and the live you do now? I have a Telegram channel, and then I have an Instagram page. You can see me on Instagram. Post on there almost every single day. So if you search up Full Send Traders, that's my Instagram page. Gold, what's gold called? It's MGC, brother. Hey, Marky, just got funded. Not sure how many contracts to enter with. I only want to trade $1 to $200 risk. Oh, you mean like 100 to 200? I would say, honestly, bro, just one. If you just got funded now, build up some capital, build up some buffer that you can use. Like, one of my favorite things to do on a funded account is you build up a little bit of a buffer, and then once that buffer's formed, then I'll risk a little bit more because now I have money to risk. So I'd say literally just risk one and just put like 100 pip stop loss, and that'll be $100. So if you're entering at 4725, you place your stop loss at 4715. And that right there would be $100 with one micro. And then on futures, it's the same thing. You just go in with one micro, and that should be 100 ticks, I believe. So if we go to trade bar right here, trade bar, you just do one. I'm not sure why it does this. Sometimes it doesn't let you trade more or less than 10 on here. Other times it does, but right now it doesn't. Okay. All right, we're below the IFEG. We don't want to see that. We want to see it close inside of it. If not, then we will be taking a trade from this 15-minute no wick down here. Also, when you say close partials, let's say I'm in 4 contracts. Do I change the 4 to 1 and press sell? Yes, if we're in buys and you want to take partials, then you sell. If you're in sells and you want to take partials, then you press buy. So you just go up here, trade you turn that off. And right here, so if you're in buys, then you just press sell. And yeah, you change it to 1, and that will close just 1. What's a lot size for $100,000 for 20% consistency? 20% consistency would just be based off of how much you make in your first day. So if you make $500 on your first day and you have a 20% consistency rule, then you have to only make 20% of that. Well, technically the 500 would be 20%. So you just have to make around 500. How do I put the SL on legacy on my Mac computer? It's a pain to do. What am I looking for to put in SL for legacy, please? To put a stop loss manually, you can click buy, and then if you're in a buy, you do sell stop. So you right click and it's sell stop. So if I place a sell stop right here, that right there is your stop loss for your buy. If you don't close the sell stop after and it runs down, it'll activate a sell position. So be very careful with it. Bam, you got coupon codes for legacy. I've never used it before. Yeah, let me send you the link, and then also you can use my code MARK, and that'll give you a 15% off or 20%. I'm not sure what it is right now. Yo, Mark, I'm still in that trade from earlier. I'm up 90. You still look at the same target. I'm still looking at the same target. That's awesome that you're still in. Honestly, bro, my target, if you saw what I was looking for, actually, it was on the daily time frame. I'm looking for it to run all the way up into this daily gap because we barely missed it yesterday. So I'm hoping that it runs all the way up from here into this daily gap at 4,869. Because see this massive daily gap? It's at the top. We barely missed it. I'm looking for it to run up there. But you should take partials. The reason why that was my main TP is because that's the midpoint of this gap right here. Do you see that? It's the midpoint. So I'm thinking at the minimum, it might stop here. If it doesn't actually start ripping up all the way, then it will stop here inside the midpoint. So that's where I'd say take partials or close full position. But if you're really ambitious, you want to leave one micro running or like 0.01 on the gold trade, then leave it all the way to this area right here. Just leave it overnight. Mark, give me 50% discount. If you buy an account, Alan, I'll send you a code that is 30% off. for your next account though. I have a code personally that has 30% off. I did an SL and sold 2 more micros. I was so confused. All right, cool, thanks. That will definitely put me over 500. Let's go. And then you could switch over and actually trade Euro USD with me. I forgot because I'm already on the account. Once you initially deposit 500, you can always use the account. So you don't have to deposit 500 every single time you want to use the account. It's just once you do it the first time, you always have access to it. So you can deposit in 200 next time, but now you'll be able to use the account. That's one of the cool things, but it sucks for people that haven't deposited 500 yet. They can't use the account. Do you think we can enter now to hit the target you were talking about, or should we wait? That would be a approach. Like, he's in from like way down here. We sent out a trade in the $200 challenge. I sent it out down here, and then our stop loss was at 4695. It was down here. So that was our trade that we entered. It has a really good position. So he's just holding to the full target. I'm going to tell you guys an entry that I'm going to take right now. It's going to be a scalp entry. We're just waiting for it to move back up. We got 1 minute left. It doesn't look like it's closing inside of this IFEG. There's no shot it's going to pull back up in 30 seconds right now and close in there. So I think that it's going to move down towards this no wick. So pay attention right now to the chart. We're not closing inside of the IFEG. Is the instant funded account a subscription? Lucas said it wasn't, but it looks like it is. It does look like it is, but it isn't. It definitely isn't. Everybody that's purchased a instant funded through me, it's just a one-time payment because it's funded. Send me a 30% discount. I bought 22 accounts in the past month. All right, bet. DM me. Send me a DM. I got you, bro. I respect that. Say that again. You were breaking up. Barely heard what you were saying. Regarding what? I said that the IFEG, it's not closing inside of it. So we have to wait. We have to wait for another breakout or something, because look at this price action. We're getting no 1 minute IFEGs. If there's no 1 minute IFEGs, the volatility is pretty dead right now. We need a big move. Even if it runs down, we just need some new FEGs to form. Don't trade when there are no fair value gaps. It's one of my basic principles. If there are no fair value gaps, don't trade. It's below the 15 minute, but the 5 minute FEG is below. Let's take a look at it. We have a little 5 minute IFEG. We didn't tap into it yet. We didn't tap into this one. But we did. Technically, we closed above it and then disrespected it. Oh, and then you're talking about this one? All right, bet, bro. Bet. I think this is fine as well, because it does look like we're reacting off of it nicely. Here, we're about to get a new 1 minute gap. Once it taps back into this 1 minute gap, we're going to go long. Okay? So we're about to get a new 1 minute fair value gap. If it doesn't tap into this one, we're going to take it off the next one. But we're just going to go long. It's going to run up, guys. It's a very bullish day. Let's take advantage. Let's take advantage of this. There you go. Nice expansion. So we're in a buy or sell. We're actually not in anything just yet, but we're looking for a buy. Can't enter MGC with one. Yeah, it's weird, bro. You can enter it, though. You just have to turn off the trade bar. For some reason, the trade... Oh, it worked for me now. Now I can do it. There you go. Because previously it wasn't letting me. But I'm saying $100 risk should be 100 ticks right here. SL, 100 ticks. That right there is $100 risk for you on your funded account with 1 micro. So if you want to do $100 risk with 2 micros, then you can do 50 ticks. And that right there would be... Oh, and now it's not letting me again. Whatever. But yeah, it does let you trade. You just have to turn this off, and then you could trade with 1 micro. We tapped into the gap. I didn't even see it. I was distracted. We tapped into the gap, boys. Let's go long. I'm hopping in. Let's do 4 micros on this trade. Stop loss is going to go below this low. Sell stop. Boom. Placed. We're in a long position. Let's look for some longs, boys. We're in. I'm in this position. I just entered. We tapped into the FVG. Unfortunately, guys, I wasn't paying attention. Otherwise, we would have had a way better entry if I was paying attention to this gap. When we tapped into it right here, we could have got a beautiful entry. But let's see. Let's see now. We're looking for longs from this FVG. Just expecting it to keep going higher because that's the first FVG after we respected the 5-minute time frame. Let's go. All right, I'm in with 4 micros, by the way. Buys on gold. That means up. Buys. All right, let me do a little trade recap. All right, boys, I just entered a bullish position. You guys are going to see the recording right now. I entered 4 micros on a long position. So it's going to be a little scalp position. My stop loss is literally going to go just underneath this low to the left. And then there's a little 1-minute gap. So this is why I want to take the trade from the 1-minute gap. I just got a little bit of a bad entry, but my stop loss is below this previous low, and we're expecting it to go higher here. So I'll update you guys on how this trade plays out. 4 micros in on this trade. I think I'm risking just around $150. So let's see how this trade plays out. We're getting a nice reaction so far. Boom, little 1-minute FVG. It got respected right there. We're looking for this to push us up. Come on. Push us up to these highs. Push us up to these highs right here. We have a ton of liquidity building up to the left, so I'd love to see us just rip up through these highs. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're almost at the highs here. I think once we take these highs and close above them, I'm going to go break even on this trade. Marky, it's shooting, my boy. Let's go. Don't get too excited. But nicely respected this 1-minute FVG. Hey Mark, how are you doing? I breached an account today and I keep declining my payment method. Even tried another card, it's still declining. Can you please help? I mean, I can't help with like support stuff like that. You can definitely submit a ticket though. It might be your bank not letting it go through. I had to call mine one time and it did that to me. Yeah, check that out. Maybe it's your bank. I'd also recommend maybe using code MARK. That usually helps the payments go through. Come on. It's the first time trading with you. I like how easy I can follow you. I make sure that people know specifically what positions I'm in and explaining it as well. We're getting a new fair value gap right here. Hopefully we also stay inside of this one. I'm just going to move it to where I'd optimally want to get in, but this is how our trade actually looks. It's up here. But here is the 1-minute FVG that just formed. We're respecting this one as well. We need it to push up away from it as well. That would be optimal. Come on. I talked with Mamba today. He gave me some advice. He's like, you shouldn't be holding your trades for too long. He's like, you gotta be in and out. When the market gives you money, you take it. So that's what I gotta do. I gotta take partials. I gotta make sure I'm not holding my trades for too long. So as soon as we take this high right here, we're gonna go break even. We're gonna close half of the position, and we're gonna leave the rest to run to the full TP, which is just these highs to the left. Fam, can you send the code to DM or chat here for legacy funding? I was on payment page. Nick said Luca pays you guys in accounts and Dino Nugs. Is that true? So the Dino Nugs, that was actually my fiance. She made those for me. So one contract in MGC with 50 point SL. We don't actually get paid anything other than if you guys use our codes. So I'm doing this for the fun of the game, boys. For the fun of the game. Don't worry, I'm paying myself with trades that I'm taking as well. And whenever we get funded, we get some nice payouts. I've already gotten like a little bit over 3,500 from Legacy. So we're going to keep cooking. Chris is getting a payout tomorrow. He cooked up on his account too. How do you put the SL and TPs again? So if you're in a buy position, you just do the sell stop. Sell stop. If you're in a sell position, you do a buy stop above it. You right click on the screen and it pops up right here. Buy market, sell market, buy limit, sell stop. So the buy market is pretty much placing the position. That's how we place it. Sell market is placing a sell position. Sell stop is what I placed down here. That's the stop loss. There you go. We're breaking up. Let's go. Pushing those highs. Why doesn't it tell me how much I'm going to make or lose? You just have to calculate it manually. Not every single platform has like risk parameters like that where you can see how much you're losing. It's a little bit unfortunate, but it's not easy to, I mean, it's not difficult to calculate, so you just do it like this. Look, you can, one of the things that we have nowadays, guys, is AI. You just pull up ChatGPT and you say, look, I'm in at 4748. Let me actually talk to ChatGPT on my phone just so you guys can all hear it. What's up, ChatGPT? I am trading gold right now on futures, and I'm in with 4 micros on MGC, and my position is at 4748.8, and my stop loss is at 4744.6. How much am I risking with 4 micros at my stop loss?
In micro gold futures, each tick is 0.1, and each tick is worth $1 for 1 micro contract. Your entry's at 4748.8, and your stop loss is at 4744.6. The difference is 4.2 points. Since each coin has 10 ticks, because each tick is 0.1, 4.2 points is 42 ticks. For 1 micro contract, 42 ticks would be $42. Since you have 4 micro contracts, you multiply that by 4, which is $168. So you're risking $168 in total at that stop loss.
Thank you. Boom. $168 is what I'm risking on this trade with 4 micros right there. Boom. Easy. All right. You want to know it? You open up ChatGPT, you ask it. All right, boys? Easy. Marky, do you trade crypto? No, I don't trade any cryptos whatsoever. How long do you think it takes to get funded at a 100K challenge? As fast as you want to get funded. Modify your order. Futures calculator, calculate your profits. I feel like these futures calculators are just way too confusing, bro. You don't need to do all that. You just go and ask ChatGPT. Break even? No, not break even. We're not even close to break even. It's forming an SMT. I don't know what you're looking at an SMT with, because gold doesn't really have anything that you can SMT it with. Not the dollar, not silver. Don't do that. You're creating like a reason for yourself that doesn't actually exist. It would only work on maybe like the monthly time frame or the weekly time frame. But using that on the 1 minute time frame is not going to help you at all. Come on. It didn't respect this new for value gap that formed. We're kind of closing back below, above it. Not really looking at it at all. And we're pushing back down, but I see over here on the 5 minute time frame, we have a new 5 minute gap. So hopefully this one pushes price up to these highs. How long do we wait now? We just wait until it hits our take profit, bro. I can't tell you how long this trade is going to take because I'm not sure what the market's going to do. I'm taking a high probability position and I'm waiting for the market to give me the move that I'm looking for. The one that I'm looking for is taking out these highs right here. So if it takes these highs out right here and then maybe the next 5 minute candle, then we're going to be out of the trade. If it takes out these highs right here, 4728, we're going to go break even. We're going to take some partials. My insiders tell me we're about to take out the highs. Let's go, bro. So have you tried any new foods around the new place? We just went to our usual poke spot. Me and my fiance, we love poke, and we have a really good poke spot nearby. Other than that, I've just been cooking steaks almost every day. Do you have to win trade for 7 different days to be eligible for a payout? Do you have to win a trade for 7 different days to be eligible for a payout? No. Are you trading on the instant funded account? Because on the regular accounts, you only have 5 winning days. On the instant funded, you have to have 7 total winning days. So yeah, that is, if that's the question you're asking, I don't know what you mean by different days, but yeah. It's not 7 winning trades, it's 7 winning days. Is Capital.com a good broker? I could send you with a broker that I personally use. Let me send you a DM with that. Because it's not just about like, you want to have like a lot of freedom when you're using that as well. Sent you a DM. There you go. We're rejecting off this 5-minute FVG. Nice. Come on. I need this to take the highs. Lol, my boy, the plug for whatever your trading needs. How much is classified as winning days with a $100,000 account? Winning days are just, I think it's $200. Everything is the same for every account. It's $200 for winning days. With the instant funded, you don't need to pass any challenge. All you need is 7 winning days. Yes. 7 winning days. Yes. They don't have to be back to back. You just have to have 7 winning days, and the winning days are 200 each. You don't have to pass any challenge. You just have to make sure you don't blow the account and that you get 2 profits. There you go. We're finally turning around. We're running up. Let's go. Beautiful position. We're back in profits now. We're running towards these highs. Rejecting off this 5-minute for Valley Gap, and this new candle that just opened is why we're running. It's pushing up majors. Get ready to go break even, boys. I'm going break even right there. $100 profit. Boom. And once we take these highs out to the left, we're going to close 2 micros. So follow along right now what I'm about to do. We just barely took out the high right there, and boom. I just closed 2 micros, and I'm going to, there you go. I'm going to adjust my stop loss now from 4 into 2. So change that number to 2. Boom. We just secured $92 right there. We have 88 still running. I'm going to wait for it to push a little bit higher, and then I'm going to close 1 more micro. So in order to do that, I'm going to move this number back down to 1. Let's go. Let's go. W trade right there. Expansion to these highs. Mama said take partials. Don't hold your trades too long. So let's just wait for it to push up one more time here. A little bit higher. We do have these highs to the left. So potentially that could be another great area to take another partial. So if we keep ripping up towards these highs right there, I'm going to take more partials, all right? Let's hope it doesn't take us out here. Our stop loss is in a good position, though. There you go. We're secured. Come on, come on. Ada, check your DMs, though. I sent you the, what you were asking for. Top left on market and chart. I click the X on the sidebar. How much do you aim for a day? I aim for whatever the market gives me. You said it could go up to 4,800. Yes, I'm looking for that to go up all the way up here to this 4,868, because yesterday we missed this daily gap. If you see, this is yesterday's high. So I'd love it if we did run up to this gap right here on the daily time frame. It's a little bit ambitious, but I think we could do it. I think we could run all the way up there. And I'm doing the classic, guys. I'm doing the classic because I thought this was a great idea, guys. I'm doing the classic. Woo-hoo-hoo. Spamming positions, but Let's not be too greedy here. Let's not be too greedy. It pushes up a little bit higher. We're closing another partial. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. I want to walk away with at least $500 today on the account. Can I do that? Am I asking for too much? Come on, market. You got to feed the family today. Come on, please. Mark, will it fill this lower gap and then run up? What lower gap are you talking about? Let's go take a look. So we have one on the 1 minute time frame right here. And that's the only one that hasn't been filled yet. So potentially, yes. Our stop loss, our break even is right below this gap. So if it does fill it up all the way, we might get taken out of this position. I hope that we survive. I hope it just runs up right here from this one without going below it or all the way through it. There's the gap. We need this to keep pushing up. Don't fill it. Don't fill it. Come on. Don't do this. Don't do this, bro. Ah. Dang it. Dang it. $94 secured though. Hey, that's a winning day. Winning day in my books. Dang it. Come on. That sucked. That sucked. That was a very shallow sweep of liquidity. Come on. Well, that was all that it could give us? Really? That's it? That's it, bruh? Whatever. That's a winning day. We still secured $94. So an update for you guys. I just closed the position, or I closed partials, like Mamba said. Close some of the profits. Don't hold it too long. I was holding it for a little bit higher, and it took me out at break even. But I still ended up securing $94. So my current account balance is $240 now. We're moving up. Let's go. $10K funded account made $131. Let's go. W's in the chat, boys. I clicked the X on the sidebar. Oh, on the sidebar right here. You just click it back. Chart, click that, and then type it in. I'm still very bullish on this trade, but I'm gonna have to do a call with somebody at 8, so I'm gonna have to log off soon, guys. I'm also very hungry. $100 on live, $50 on legacy. Let's go, crew. W's in the chat. Should have just closed 100%. Hey, you can't always predict it. It's better to leave some partials, and if it does keep running through those highs, you just end up walking away with more money, bro. I'm fine with the I would have secured what, an extra $100. Like, it's fine. It's fine. We're still walking away on a winning day. Yeah, I think it's time to log off, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in for Asia session, though. We'll catch another W in the next one. Hopefully the next one runs a little bit more, and stay tuned if you guys are in the $200 challenge. If you guys want to be a part of that challenge, then comment live right now, and I will let you guys in on some more information. I'm living in Japan, but can you take me to a quick payout run through before hopping off? Payout run through? What do you mean? Like how to take a payout from Legacy? Well, once you're eligible to withdraw on Legacy in the dashboard, they will give you a link to the Rise, and you just sign the contract, and you can just request your withdrawal. They'll send it to you on Rise, and that's how you withdraw. It's very simple and self-explanatory. I'm still in on my live account, so I'm going to be layering in these positions and just keep spamming until it gets to that full target. But I'm done for Legacy, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next stream. All right, peace out, everybody.